The 10th. Glad you're with us. We're expecting some very, very cold weather to be coming in next week. We're going to take a look at that, maybe touch a little bit on the snow possibilities, but right now the big story we want to focus on, as the banner says down below, the Arctic blast that is on the way. Let's go to our maps and we can show you here that we definitely have some colder temperatures headed our way. The National Weather Service has put out some information here we thought we would pass along. So this is kind of an up-close look at the map showing the area here in Tennessee. And just so you know, the below normal in the deeper blues, what that means is the likelihood of below normal, and we're in the 80 to 90% range on that. Okay, so let's take a look here at some information from the National Weather Service. This came out yesterday, but this is still good for us here today. Some key things to look at, and the National Weather Service is mentioning here, our local weather service, that temperatures are going to be well below normal next week. All right. The normal temperatures for this time of the year in the area, 49 degrees for the high, 30 for the low. The current forecast for next Tuesday, look at this, 22 degrees. 22 degrees. A low of 7 degrees. And National Weather Service meteorologists saying that they are very confident in the forecast for cold temperatures. The coldest air likely to be observed Tuesday. So Tuesday, the coldest day it looks like. And once the cold front moves through Friday night, likely a greater than 60% chance to not get above freezing, or not to get above 40 degrees, let's say, not freezing, 40 degrees until the end of next week. So not next week, but the following week, okay? So, yes, very cold temperatures are ahead. The frigid air early next week, what is the likelihood for that? Well, the National Weather Service has put out this map. The likelihood or the chances of a high temperature on Monday, less than 32 degrees. All right, less than 32 degrees. The likelihood, as you can see right here for Rutherford County, we are socked in that red. 100%. So it's going to be cold. The high confidence in the forecast, multiple consecutive days of sub-freezing temperatures beginning Sunday night, continuing through at least Wednesday. And the reason that word at least is in there is another front that is looking like going to keep us in the cold weather all throughout the entire week next week. And I know that the banner here covers up the what to do, but before the cold arrives, bring your pets inside, drip faucets, cover sensitive plants, and check on your neighbors. All of that's very good information. We're going to have extremely, extremely cold temperatures ahead. As for the snow outlook, okay, this is from yesterday, but this still works today just to kind of prove the point. We are too far out to pinpoint how much, and that's the real question. How much snow? If you see any forecast out there that are predicting that, a lot of those are either computer generated or just people wanting to get clicks. As of now, the key messages from the National Weather Service: the snow forecast is what we are not confident in at this point. That's what the meteorologists say. Confident in the cold, very confident in the cold, but not confident in the snow forecast. When the cold air is in place, any precip is going to be in the form of snow. The graphic here that is being highlighted right here in this yellow box, that graphic is showing the chances of getting 1 inch of snow or greater Monday and Tuesday. Now, it may be a little hard to see here on the video, but the percentage chances, well, here is a deeper orange. and that is the 50 to 60% chance. And then this darker orange or maybe even a reddish color is the 40 to 50% chance. And as you can see, Rutherford County, most of Rutherford County, especially the north half of the county, is in that 50 to 60, 40 to 50 here in the area in the south part of town. What does all of that mean? That's something that's going to change. And as we get closer to the weekend, that'll be different. Models are all over the place. So we really have to get pretty close to this event to talk any snow. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. That is the end of this particular portion, but let's take a look here at our radar, because something new that we have for you that we can bring up, and that is our own radar. We have got this going here, trying to work out some kinks and learn how to use this thing, but this is pretty cool. Okay, so a chance to kind of show you some of this. First of all, this is showing the current conditions. Current conditions here in Murfreesboro at the airport, 43 degrees, and that is your dew point. This little marker here is showing the wind direction. I know I marked all over it, but just to kind of see. Okay. Smyrna, 43 degrees. So we can show you the temperatures and things of that nature. But I have this in our winter weather radar mode. And the reason for that, we're going to need this, I guess, in maybe a few days, possibly in a few days. Oh, there is one other thing that I did want to show you. We have the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office that has a sensor, and also you can see the skyline here of the county. How about that? Isn't that pretty neat? So this is at the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, pointed in the direction of downtown. So this would be helpful in order to see some clouds and what's actually going on outside, and hopefully maybe some more cameras popping up here in the county soon enough. There are cameras in other places like Chapel Hill and out toward Columbia, and even in Woodbury. If we want to see what's going on Short Mountain, well, there you go. There's Short Mountain for us right there. All right. So with that being said, I did want us to take a look and kind of broaden the picture out here, and you see some colors on the map here. And what those colors are showing us are some possible winter weather impacts. Now, this is for day 3, and as we normally have, day 3 would be on Friday. Day 3 showing that we could possibly have some effects, some minor impacts of winter weather on the plateau. Winter driving conditions. Use caution while driving. This is the Winter Storm Severity Index from the National Weather Service. So it's showing some possible impacts in the Crossville area, maybe up toward Monterey here in Tennessee. There are others that are just kind of spotty. This is, of course, computer generated. So that is a product that we can use here to kind of give us some type of idea. Some of the other colors that we may wind up seeing next week, who knows? The gray here is an area where driving conditions could be possible, expecting winter weather. We mentioned the orange conditions, or the yellow. The orange conditions are moderate impacts, hazardous driving, closures and disruptions may occur in those areas. And the other, which we have to go all the way up to Canada to see, and that is the high risk of 4+ inches of snow. And then you've got National Weather Service discussion. So that is kind of a tour of some of the things that we can do here during winter weather. It's going to be handy in severe weather for us as well. Also, the counties that are outlined here out in, let's see, that would be Nebraska and also in Iowa. If we click there, it will actually show us some of the warnings or watches and things of that nature. And this is a winter storm warning out in that area, and it gives the details. And so just thought we would show that off a little bit here, something that we're planning to try to bring you here from WGNS, Big G TV, with our weatherology partners, as well as Rutherford Weather. So stay with us for that. We hope to continue to bring you more information on everything there. But just thought I would give you a tour of our new toy, a little radar here. All right. So we want to thank you for spending a little time with us to give you an update. We're expecting, just to recap, extremely, extremely cold temperatures next week. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be very cold. And the snow possibilities, yes, they're there. They're very much possibilities. The confidence in how much snow, if any snow, that's just something we're going to have to wait a few days for. I would think Friday, once we get that system out of here, Saturday, we can really kind of hone in on that. Now, that's something that we haven't mentioned here. You know, we just went through yesterday a day of very blustery conditions, very windy, and some rain. More of that on the way for Friday night. High winds, wind gust could reach 35, 45 miles an hour, and also some rainfall. We need the rain, but definitely a cool down this weekend. That front will cool us down into the upper 30s for highs. And then this reinforcing shot that comes in on Sunday night, Monday, that's the one that could give us not only the Arctic temperatures next week, but some possible snowfall. All right, that's it here for our update on the Arctic blast that's headed our way. I'm Bryan Barrett. Thanks for joining us here on News Radio